There's a new game that came out on May 23rd that a lot of streamers are playing. Seems to be very popular. And trying to start some YouTube channel thing action here. Well, you should play something that's popular. Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. As you can see, it's on my wish list. But this video isn't about playing the Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. This is about why I will not be playing Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon. Why? Because I'm the laid-off gamer. It is priced at a reasonable price, even in Canadian dollar dues, and it even has reasonable system requirements, not requiring you to have access to a NASA supercomputer to run it, and even reasonable storage. Been a long time since I've seen something that was under 100 gigabytes. But you ask, if you're not playing Tainted Grail, what will you be playing? Well, that brings us over here. Tainted Grail Conquest. A unique, infinitely replayable, story-driven hybrid between a deck-building roguelike and an RPG game. Explore the ever-changing maps, fight with deadly enemies, and learn what happened to the cursed island. With a very positive rating. And until June 7th, 2025, it's on for 80% off. Otherwise known as $4.55, which is cheaper than I can buy a 4-liter jug of milk. So, that's what I did. Sorry kids, no milk this week. We're going to take a look at Tainted Grail Conquest. Spooky. So let's select Slave Slot 2 and let's play. So we'll just do the standard game mode because that's the only thing available at this moment. So we got two choices. Just need some hair. Skin, I'm as pale, go as pale as I can because that's just the way I roll. The man bun, no, not the man bun. Yes, we'll go out of, I just got out of bed, but don't expect much from me. Yes, need facial hair. More scraggly the better. Hair color, that's kind of white. As white as I can get. Tattoos. We'll go with that one. Character's name. He's the infamous Laid-Off. It's a roguelite game. That means it's meant to be infinitely replayable. You'll encounter different patterns of enemies, characters, and locations each time you play. And the more you play, the more content you unlock. After winning or losing, you'll start over. But don't worry, certain aspects of your progression will be saved throughout all of your runs. Well, there you go.
King Arthur promised us safety on these shores. Instead, we found stormy seas, rocks like shark teeth, and treacherous mists. Those few who managed to land will be set by hunger, cold, and nightmares born of weirdness. My people settled around a gnarled old statue. Though we did not understand its origin or purpose, the enemy seemed to avoid it. That was good enough. For a time. In the end, the winds of weirdness only grew stronger, and the statue failed to protect the settlement. There was fear, despair, and then nothingness, as reality melted around us.
You awake to nothingness. All you can sense is darkness. A dense mass of emptiness so total that even your thoughts disintegrate. Then you hear whistling. An eternity seems to pass before something materializes in the darkness with you. Something angry.
Damn it, you weren't supposed to land here. Damn it all to hell.
The creature pauses for a moment, clearly weighing up some options. He taps a finger against one of his horns.
Now, listen, there's a lot to do and no time to waste. What can we try? Perfect. You can speak, and yes, these are really great questions. No easy answers, though. Sorry to disappoint. Now, listen closely. Are you ready? Brace yourself, because what I'm going to tell you is rather important. You're gone. Your village is gone. Everything you've ever known is gone. Yes, everything and everyone, including your very own self, as I mentioned already. However,
The creature taps two hooves together, marking a dramatic pause.
there is a small chance, an infinitesimally tiny chance, really, to bring it all back. You were saved from death in order to keep your reality from falling apart. But, well, it's not going to be easy. First, we must ensure that you're in good enough condition to actually do anything. Which brings us to the problematic part. Your body.
You squint down at your feet and hands in the darkness. They seem perfectly fine.
Oh no. Oh, goodness me, no. That's just an illusion. I had to get you here somehow, didn't I? Otherwise you'd start talking about the afterlife and whatnot. And this, my friend, is not an afterlife. This is a total mess. But let's see what we can do. Here, this little trick should get us started at least.
And we have one character. The Weird Hunter. And so this is what the critter we start with. So, let's
Well,
select.
it seems your soul isn't strong enough to be picky about its vessel yet. Don't worry, you'll grow. Now, we need to see whether my little trick actually worked.
The goat weaves his fingers in an intricate series of gestures. With a final flourish, he conjures a terrifying creature into the emptiness.
Aha, here we go. This is a powerful Avalonian warlock. But don't worry, he's not really here. Not in the truest sense. Your goal here is simple. Fight. Show me that you've got what it takes.
He looks a little bit bigger than I remember. I like that the right mouse button you use. Better than holding down the mouse wheel. Zoom in. Oh yeah, he's much bigger. What's he planning to do? He's planning a normal attack. Well, we definitely want a block. We've got our 3 points to use. So we will attack. This looks a little unfair. Oh, we got 100. Pay close attention to their intents. Oh, normal attack, okay. We'll attack you with 2 hits. One block will protect you from only 1 hit. Do I have a stun? We'll use a stun this time just because. Even though it's 2, which gives me 1. Because if he's stunned, he can't attack at all. My turn again. Well, we'll go with another block. And a couple attacks. Oh, your enemies just become vulnerable. Take a look at the initial passive skill of your class. Understanding it will be crucial to your survival. And that would be this thing over here. 1 hit for 6 to 9. And I've got 1 attack left. And I got nothing. And I blocked. Okay. So, what's he gonna do? Preparing for a special attack. Strong. Wait, no, I don't have a block. And another attack. Ooh, there goes half my health. Remember to stock up on combat items, use them often. Sometimes it makes a difference between life and death. Well, here we go. Let's use. That's a right click and use. My first one, I just left clicked and I didn't use it. Well, what's he doing? He's doing a normal attack. So we'll do our block, our attack, and then another attack. Still took damage. What are you up to? Who intends to buff? If you're gonna buff, I'm gonna kick your buttocks as much as possible. Now it's my turn. What are you up to? An ally? Of course you are. If it wasn't already unbalanced enough. Tends to bluff. Bluff? To blave. And that should finish me off. Yep.
Well, I should have seen that coming.